هاي يا جدعان، عاملين ايه؟ احنا دلوقتي هنعمل انترفيو مع ايجيبتولوجيست عشان نتكلم اكتر عن ازاي عملوا مصر في اللعبه وازاي الريسيرش حصل وكده. فهي هتعرف عن نفسها دلوقتي. Please introduce yourself.
Salam alaikum, my name is Evelyn Ferrand. I am an Egyptologist but specialize in Greco-Roman Egypt history, and this is why I collaborated with the Assassin's Creed team for the new game.
We're so excited to have you here and to ask you these questions. First of all, how many times have you visited Egypt and why did you become an Egyptologist?
I visited Egypt twice, and Egypt, well, ancient history in general was what I liked the most, but I fell in love with the Greeks, the Romans, and the Egyptians, so this is why I chose Greco-Roman Egypt.
In the time frame.
Yeah. Okay. And the fact that they were related in some way, and this is the reason why I chose Greco-Roman Egypt instead of Pharaonic Egypt.
For this project, how hard was the research and how long did it take?
Well, it depended because I worked on many things. My specialty is water management and the environment of ancient Egypt, the Fayoum and the oasis mostly. So I'm interested in water management of the water left when the Sahara dried up. So it's really peculiar. And this is why they chose me. So I needed to help them to understand what was the environment looking like. And the fact that the Fayoum was not looking like the oasis of Siwa, where the main character is coming from. To help them understand why we call it the white desert, what is peculiar about it, what is yes, and the black desert. Afterward, what I had to do were conferences in English because their teams are international. So I gave conferences in English about what was the geography of Egypt, what was the environment, what was the life under Cleopatra,
so
who was she?
You went really
yes.
far with research.
And then they would send me after that a lot of sketches they did from all over the world, and I had to say, well, you put too much greenery on the Giza Plateau and stuff like that. After we worked to try to have something that should look like what it was at the time of Cleopatra, but there's no certainty.
We want to thank you so much for all this research and effort you put into the game.
I'm really glad.
Recreating Egypt and making it come back to life, ancient Egypt. Thank you so much.
My love to Egypt. I love you very much.
هاي يا جماعة، عاملين ايه؟ احنا دلوقتي هنعمل انترفيو مع ايجيبتولوجيست ثانية وهنتكلم عن البروجكت الجديد ما بين تعاون يوبيسوفت وجوجل في ان هم يترجموا اللغة الهيروغليفية. So hi everyone, please introduce yourselves. Obviously she is the Egyptologist that can speak Arabic, and we have.
Nice to meet you. I'm Pierre Miasga. I'm the project coordinator on the Hieroglyphics initiative for Ubisoft.
And hi, I'm Alex Fry. I'm the technology director for the project.
Well, it's so nice to meet you, and I just want to thank you first of all for the effort and for this amazing project. We are so excited, especially as Egyptians, to have such a project this easily translate this history and this epicness. So, what inspired the project?
Actually, this project started thanks to the core foundation of Assassin's Creed. When we develop games, authenticity is at the core of what we produce. So we were in contact with Egyptologists such as Perrine, working on the game with us, and discussing with those wonderful people, we just realized how difficult it is to unlock the secrets of that time, and how challenging the translation of hieroglyphics still is today. So we just figured there could be a nice challenge we wanted to solve to help research and help historians in their work, and using and leveraging the newest technology to improve the work of historians and make hieroglyphics accessible to a wider audience. So this is how this started.
And speaking of new technologies, what type of tools are you using, or how is this machine learning happening?
So I will pass the microphone to our tech expert there. That will tell you more about the technology and how we can
Let
make
us
that.
know how, what type of tools are happening or using to decipher these languages and yes.
Yeah, so the core technologies are ones that have been introduced into the project by Google. They've used machine learning in products such as Google Photos, Google Translate, and they've open sourced this technology in the last 18 months using a thing called TensorFlow. And that really allows everybody now to take machine learning and apply it to interesting projects.
All that, of course, technology and you need content and research, so this is where you come.
Yeah.
So how hard is it to research for such a tough and until today a hard type of language where ancient Egypt was?
Actually, to be really comfortable to translate hieroglyphic language, it took around 10 years if I'm really optimistic. To be really confident and say, well, I can see this is...
Can you do this now?
Not on everything, but I can have some word. We have a text in a space, organized in a space. Because this is really a big space, we have really long word. We can see instead of having the 3 stroke of power, we have the 3 repetition, because the script have the place to write. But sometimes it's short, so they cut at the minimum. So this is really difficult, and this is the challenge for Alex's team to be able to recognize, okay, this is the same word, even if it's not the same sign, or this is the big challenge.
We are gathering data, and we are calling the scientific community to send us data to help us feed the machine. But the philosophy of this project and the end objective of this project is to make history, and Egyptian history and hieroglyphics in that case, available to a wider audience and help historians. So this is how we want to promote history.
Amazing to hear, and we want to thank you for your efforts, all of you. And since the museum is closing the lights on us, so
yes,
we will end this video. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you very much.
And have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.